Hi guys, James here. Welcome to Boldly Goes Modworks and welcome to build update part 2 of Hobby Boss's 1/48 scale Dicker Max. German, don't destroy. Sorry, I'm taking a drink of water because I've been airbrushing. So obviously picked out the details best I could. Made up the rope, glued it on there, as you can see. Hopefully today we should get a clear coat on her. So it's all set up over there. So yeah, this is just a quick what's it for this one. So we'll see you in a bit. Right, so we're back again with the Dicker Max. Obviously clear coated, like so, for the decals in Outlaw gloss clear. So, and I think you can see the colour modulation a bit better in there that I've done. So a little bit of an update. My mum actually came outside and had a go at the scaffolders, so they were very apologetic. So she did well. Basically, it's the best way to be with me. So I do apologise for the sound. So anyway, that's it for now. See you in a bit. Hi guys, James here. Welcome to Boldly Goes Modworks, and well, yeah, here we have the Dicker Max. I think this is still part 2 of the build. So in the last part we had the decals on, but I didn't have it gloss coated, flat coated. So obviously being done with VMS matte varnish and allowed to dry properly, and it's really toned it down. But obviously you can see the mottling in the grey, very subtle. Hopefully you can see that. So my plan of attack today is basically we're going to get her weathered. So we're going to use the old trick we did on the Stug, where obviously give it a light airbrush or khaki drab around the width of the tracks, because it's fairly quick to do that, and then we're going to hit it with my 3 favourite oils, like so. Bizarrely, that's a tank regiment, 502 Abteilung. Yeah, so I'm going to pause that there. So this video has been very bitty up to now, so hopefully we'll get a lot done. So actually, I'm not going to pause it there. We've got a nice little bit of cardboard from a Airfix box. We're going to put the oils on here first and let them leach a little bit, because they do. That's the dark umber, burnt umber, sorry. And like the fans' favourite, the Starship Filth. And finally a little bit of dust, just to help with the fading on the grey a little bit. So I'll go and airbrush. I'll let that leach out. I'm going to go and do the bit of airbrushing on here, and I'll see you in a bit. It's James again, back again. I'm back again. It's the afternoon. The sides have been sprayed up with Tamiya XF51 on the tracks, so we'll see it like that. And the bit of the muzzle brake's been given a little slight dusting with NATO Black. That's in the LP range, okay. So they've obviously wicked off, and let's put a bit more light in this situation. It's getting a bit dark. Now, without too much ado, so I'm not really going to explain what I'm doing here because most of it's pretty damn obvious. So I'll bring her in line. Bit of Starship filth in the wheels. Bit of odorless thinners just to get to spread around like that. So I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's effectively, I don't want to get it dirty, but I want it to be, I don't want it to be clean. I want the vet look. So yeah, just got to do those the 4 little idlers, or the return, the 4 little idlers. Dab a bit of oil in there, and dab a bit of thinners in. So I'm only going to do one side here, so you get the idea for that. And I want to just Get some burnt umber on the suspension mounts there. There we go. Then we start working up onto the exhaust. Just to give it a little bit of tonal variation. That's my word for the day. Clean the airbrush. Now we'll get some oils. Texture up the engine silencer a little bit. I did actually paint that, so right. Then of course we'll go to the other side, which is a lot more interesting. Or we'll go to the front on this first. Like so. Just to pick out the details a little bit. Don't be afraid of using your thumbs on this. just a quick bit of down. Just make those they got a bit of depth. Do. Oils tend to be fairly forgiving, so don't panic that you're putting too much on there. Because a little bit of thinness is all it takes to clean it up. Okay, it's a bit in it like that. Now, obviously, I could worry about the suspension on here, but just for the completeness, I'll just show you how I do the suspension. Like so. Right. And obviously you're back to the suspension on this side, so what we learned doing the other side. And it's just essentially just rinse and repeat. I mean, you've seen me do it on various tanks I've done. Mainly because it's quick. That's how this one's done. I want to build up like so. Clean the brush off and then dip it in the burnt umber, and then just repeat. Okay. Like so. And a little bit of in all the oils. I know I said I wouldn't do it, but obviously it makes a more sense for me to show you. You don't have to be tidy with it. Because the good thing is about oils, it cleans off. Even off matte paint, although you get a nice sheen. And that's the wheels done, like so. gonna have to go over those again because I pulled that side out. And up next is applying the dot filter. You'll be having a bit of deja vu. You think I'm doing the bloody ambush camo on the. I'm not going to put a lot more on there because it's just to get a rain effect going on here. Then we have a nice big flat brush. This is a number 10 artist brush. You dip that in oils, dry it off. Direction of flow. And just do a bit on this side. I don't want this too weathered because obviously I saw a couple of photos and believe it or not they've actually got it, Hobby Boss have actually got it pretty much spot on. Got the decals for the two tanks right. They've actually got bits of applique armour on there, sort of like bits of track. It's one version I've seen. But it's quite warm in here. This will dry quite nicely and nice and quickly here. Well, we just want a little bit of brown. Just on a few of the weld lines, just to make it pick out. As you can see, she's drying. There we go. Just going to do dot filters, a few bits of dot filtering around the back, as I miss this piece off. And there we go. Now just let that dry for a little bit, and yeah, now let me discuss. I think I've weathered it anyway, so I don't want to over weather it. So obviously it's done. You can see, well, you can see most of it's drying now, so still a little bit wet. Little bit wet. But yeah. Most of it's dried already, so just see the effect I wanted to go for. Right. So, what do I think of the Decals? I've said it before, I'll say it again. Tamiya need to be very worried about them. Decals is undoubtedly one of the best tool kits by Hobby Boss. It's been in a long time. I mean, look at the detail. Obviously I pointed this out on other parts of the video. I mean, where they haven't shied of putting the detail in here. So obviously not sure how much of it's historically correct, but it's a great little kit. Right, I'm just going to do now I'm just picking at it a bit. Naughty me. I think for the most part the instructions made sense. Tiny little fit issue along there, that may have been my fault. But yeah, it went together well. No articulation on the gun, which is a shame. They didn't put a pivot, a polycap, or polycap mounting underneath of the fuselage of the upper hull. But yeah, track wise, no issues putting it together on that. So that's me now going to stick her out on the spinny thing. So I'll see you in a bit. Right, there she is on the spinny thing. I've upped the gearing just to appease Lord Z, because he was moaning it was too slow. So I've upped the gearing quite a bit. So I apologise when it goes out to focus, because the camera can't cope with the speed. So there we go. There's a quick spinny thing for us to finish on. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye for now.